Hey, this is Collector Dude. I'm out at Half Price Books again. I saw these books, came across this one, and I said, oh, that looks really cool, so I'm going to get it. It's worth a pretty good amount of money. It's about 14 bucks in near mint, but it's going for $1.49 here. So that's one I looked at and put it in my pile. Covers around it. That's $8.31. This is $8.29. This one's $8.30. So I'm going to set them aside. They look cool. And then this one here, $8.49 Detective. And this Two-Face one. I got the other ones, but I didn't find this one before, so I got this one. So I'm going to pick this one up. This is a hologram cover. It looks really cool. And then this look kind of interesting. 163. If it looks interesting, I'm picking this side. That's the number one of the Butcher. And I didn't get these before. Birthright number 25 and Birthright number 27. I like the story. And then Birthright number 28. All for $1.99 each. So, this is a second printing, so I'm not sure if it's worth anything, but the first printing is. And here's a Birthright number 26. I don't think I have this one, so I saw Winter Soldier number 1. This Detective Comics, $8.47. Black Hawk. This is number 3. Blackout. And I was going to pick up number 1s of everything. Bravest Warriors, Brave and the Bold, Age of Ultron, Battle World, Moloch. I got a glare here. Night Owl. There's 2 of Night Owl. I'm going to check the prices once I stop filming. Ozymandias, Silk Spectre, Minute, Men. This one I think I have before. This one's worth more, I think. The Comedian. So I'm going to set that aside for sure. Brilliant. The artwork isn't as great in there, but it's Mark Bagley and Bendis. And I never finished reading it. Ben 10, number 1. Battle Axe. This is Justice League Dark number 2. I think that might be something, but I'm not sure. I think it's going for it. The first one is Bullet Points number 1. Brilliant Trash number 1. Blackacre number 1. Bane Conquest number 1. Bug number 1. These are all like $1.99, $2. Breakthrough with George Perez artwork number 1. Avengers Log number 1. $1. This one's cool. New Avengers number 1. I'm gonna get this one. I think this is the first printing. Like I said, you check here for the 001. Yeah. So. And then I saw Avengers Strike File. Here's Avengers number 1 with Deadpool and Uncanny Avengers. And then 52, week 1 starts here. So I pulled those out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them all. So I'm going to try to keep them all together, and I'm going to put them back in here. But let me pause this, and I'm going to come back. Okay, let's go through this and see what we got. Captain America. I wanted to collect all the Alex Ross covers, but I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. And pay attention to the ones that are worth a little bit more, because I don't want to keep spending more money. Castle Waiting, Cable, Black Bolt number 1, A-Force number 5. That's a cool cover. Wow, I bet you that took a long time to do. Cerebus and L, weird, number 1. I think I have one of these at home. I'm not sure if it's doing anything. Challenge of the Unknown. Cyberforce. Chronos again. Desperados. Let's see. Number 2. Cave Carson. So I'm not going to look at everything, but just to give you an idea, I know a lot of you guys like these videos and everything. Here's Chronos number 1. I'm not sure if it's going for anything. Like I said, I started to look at number 1 issues just because you never know. Cyborg. And number 3. 2. 11. There's number 4. Number 9. 3. Captain America, all new Captain America, and then And it looks like Jamie Foxx, Captain America, Sam Wilson. What number is that? Number 2. More. Wait, did I mix these up? Is there more? More Captain America's number 3. I think I looked through these already. This one's number 9. Number 14. More Cape Carson with Superman in it. Blue Beetle. Convergence. Brimstone. Cyborg. There's a lot of these coffin heels and champions, number 11, 10. Bunch of coffin heels here. I think almost a complete run of them. There's another from number 1. Not sure if I want to collect that or not. I don't think so. I mean, it's here. It's been here for months. That's a number. That's a different one. Put that back in there. I noticed some of these, the ones I bought just recently. I'm gonna have to upload the video. I think I uploaded it. They're not pricing. They're not putting them in bags and boards anymore. They're just pricing the bag, pricing the comic book right on the comic book. I don't know if it costs too much for them, but I know they don't pay too much for the comic books. So I'm surprised they don't spend the money to bag them and not price them on the outside. But maybe they're just not worried about it. But lately they were going to bag and board most of them, but I noticed just a few weeks later, maybe it cost a lot. They're just pricing the outside. It's probably a lot of work to bag and board all these. You imagine the hundreds of books they get weekly or thousands. And they got to price them all and then bag them all. So they probably said, hey, just price the book and throw it out there. That's a cool cover. Champions. Let's see if I see anything kind of interesting. I'll pull that. Shoe. I just see some early issues of that.
It's like a thing.
I've been trying to keep track of Cerebus. See if I see it, because I found a bunch of signed ones at one time. I found them in here. They were signed by I think the inker. And I'd like to, it'd be cool if I have some Dave Sim signed ones. Shay's Suicide Mission. Copperhead. I got a few of those, like the first 7 or 8 issues of that. Just to try it out. I still haven't read it yet, and I gotta read it. That's number 11 there. Cry Havoc. What number is that? Number 6. Put it up here. Issue number 44. Challenge of the Unknown. Cluster. Cerebus. Let's see. Cover number 1. That's new. I'm not sure if that's Bendis. Yeah, Bendis and Mac. I love Mac's artwork. Let's see. Forever Allies, number 1 of 4. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. I'll set aside and check it out. These are Checkmate. Like different titles, like instead of just getting superhero stuff all the time, the different titles are cool, like the Vertical stuff. And a lot of the, like this stuff here might be kind of interesting. I had someone comment on one of my videos, said, hey, you're passing up all the independent stuff. And I was like, yeah, you're right, because I've said it before, some of the independent stuff is pretty interesting reading, even if it's not worth anything, it is. But a lot of it's worth something and you don't even realize it, because you go after the superhero stuff all the time. But, okay, that's a Robinson cover, or is that Jim Lee? I think that's Jim Lee, yeah, that's cool, number 7. They had a few of those in here, Rob Liefeld stuff. Some guy just put them back. He had a bunch of them, and I saw him here last time I was here. Some Brimstones. Number 3, number 5, number 6. And number 8, wow. I guess if I wanted them, I could get them. That's cool. Then the mystery. Has some nice covers. Looks like Paul Galassi. Cool cover. Champion stuff. Number 7, 4, 2. Oh, Ecto Kid. Shiny glossy cover. That's cool. $1.25. Let's see what okay. That's a cool cover. I'll pull that out just to see. That looks really cool. I like that cover. Why can't I remember? Granoff, Andy Granoff, or Addy Granoff. I'll set that aside. This one may be worth something too. This was a good story. Cable 16. Yeah, the drones artwork is awesome too, like Kirby stuff. When they colored, it looks really cool. Curse Words number 2. Brimstone 10. And some Doctor Strange. Captain Marvel. Evolution. This was a wild story. Wow. I read, I think, the first 6 or 7 issues. Wow. The end. Green Lantern Annual number 1. Green Lanterns, I mean. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Hal Jordan. Somebody must have been gonna hold that and they put it back. I forgot to take the sticker off. That's cool. That's a cool variant. Oh, a shiny one. $1.99. Not sure if those are going for anything or not. I'll pull it out of there. That looks cool. Civil War 2. I'll pull that one out too. That might be interesting. Constantine. Some guy in here was collecting a lot of Constantine. He got a bunch of them. One day I was out here. Reborn. Let's see. Civil War 3. I got a whole bunch of these. I have all the Concepts of Champions. It was a good story. I read the first few issues and then stopped. Oh, Crimson Plague. I don't think this is worth anything, but George Perez artwork. I had a few of these signed. I don't have them anymore. George Perez and the girl who posed for this character signed it. And this girl, I think it's the redhead girl. She was a real girl too. She signed it too. I didn't even know who it was when she signed it back in Pittsburgh years ago. Pittsburgh, Ohio. I mean Pittsburgh, Ohio. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But I met George there too. I met him a few times, but always cool. So these are the ones the guy put back right here. Captain America number 2. Number 5. Number 4. They're all $1 each. Number 8. And number 6. All $1. Rob Liefeld. I may get them, I'm not sure. And this one here. Black Panther Marvel Comics presents 148. That's cool. I'll put goes over in the B's. And now we got Daredevil. I wondered about this one. This is Dark Angel. And we got Dupe number 1. That's funny. Okay, Dork Tower, Drifter, Deathstroke. These are cool covers. Dr. Solar. Day 2, Doctor. There's a bunch of Doctor Who's, I noticed. The Dreaming, and some wild covers on these. These are cool. With Alex Ross covers. Doctor Doom. What's this one? Circus of Crime. See, stuff like this is different, so you pull it aside because you don't know, just in case, you never know. Buddy Cops, One Shot, that's different. They pull that aside. Delta 13, that may have been something, I'm not sure. There's a lot of Image stuff in there too, I noticed. That's a cool cover. Ultimates, Mighty Avengers, Cyclops Texier artwork #1, Dark Days. I got a whole set of those. Are dupe again. Got a whole set of the Earth 2 stuff. Here's Doctor Who, De-Evolution, Defenders #2, Suicide Squad. Dow H, cool bowling cover. Days of Vengeance, #1, Doom #7. Arsenal. I had a bunch of these too. It was a good story. I have to try to finish it off. That's cool. I made up a character that looks like that. Dead Drop. Cinder, awesome artwork. Cage #1. I'm not sure if that's going for anything or not. Let's see. I'll go through these faster. Like I said, I can't go through all of them. I always like Bermejo's artwork on covers. There's more Doctor Who's. If you like Doctor Who, wow. Death of Love. I'm still looking for issue 3. I gotta pick it up. I can't find it out here, so I might have to just give in and go buy it offline. This was a good story. I read the first one. This is #4. This is number 4. This is #5. This is #3. This is #2. It was surprisingly really good. I enjoyed it, but I didn't. Like I said, I never finished it. Okay, where did I stop? Okay. Dead Body Road. Sorry. I'm off. Dead Body Road. Darkness. Okay. Doomed. Day of Vengeance again. Some more. Deathlock. More Daredevil. See, I like the Alex Maleev and Bendis run that they did. It was a good story. Deathmate. Daredevil She. I had to check those because I got one out of here signed by Bendis. It was really cool. I guess he doesn't sign much. Extreme Justice. Black Diamond. Definitive. These are nice covers. Drifter. Or Dancer, I mean. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what else we got here. That's cool. Nice covers. I have to check these. I'm not sure if they're going for anything or not, but I think the story was really interesting. Brubaker. Echo. The first return of Echo, not the first appearance. Ron Garney's stuff is good. I got a few of those issues. I'm not sure which ones I'm missing. There's Spider-Man in there. Dragon Age. Garney. Disney Princess. There's a lot of those in there. Doctor Strange #1. Certain Doctor Stranges are worth more. Magic Bullets, I have to check that out because I started to get that at one time. I think I might have the first issue. That's cool. That's a Daredevil #1. I'll check that and see if that's going for anything. He said, I hope this is interesting to you because I want to hold the camera so you can see. And I don't know what's worth anything. Not everything. I don't know. But those are cool. I mean, I started to collect these years ago and I put some of them back. But that's a cool cover. I like that. Wow. I just get that for the cover. And I think I have this one already. This is #4. I have to check and see if any of them are worth anything. But this #1. That's #2. I forget which one is #1. There is a #1 in here. That's kind of cool when it's anime like that. I'll check that too and see. But oh, that's cool. There's the variant #1. I'm gonna get that because that's Scotty Young. I never saw that before. Let's see. You flip through these sometimes and you skip over stuff and you miss it and you're like, oh no, I can't believe I missed it. And see, that's a cool cover. I got that at home. I got this one already. What issue is that? #3. Daredevil. Disney Princess again. Elf Quest. Cool. Richard and Wendy. Electric Warrior. There's a bunch of these in here. I noticed. Empire, Eternals, Exiles, Eclipse, Eternals. What was that? Escape from New York or something? Or Escape from LA? Escape from New York. Excalibur. Ex Machina. I like to find Ex Machina #1. I've been through this before and I couldn't find any. It was a good story though. X-Cop, Empress. I got those at home. Those are nice. Let's see. I'll film a little bit more. Manhunter #1. I'll film a little bit more and don't make these too long and I'll start another one. I had a first appearance of Forever Evil. Those are good. David Finch's kick butt artwork, and Francis Manapul is awesome too. These are awesome covers by Adam Hughes. And these Fable covers are really cool. That's cool. First look. Top Cow, I'll put that aside. I'm not sure if it's worth anything or not. Fool Killer. See, Fables has some really cool covers. The End. See, look at the cool covers on Fables. So this makes you want to pick them, makes you want to open them up and read them. They got a whole bunch of them in here. Firestone, that's cool. That's a cool. Is that Adam Clayton Crane? Yeah. Nice cover. That's cool too. It's like you said, you have to look them up. You never know. I could be passing up a book that's worth $28 or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go through these real quick. Fantastic Four #1s. I'll go through these and then I'll stop the video and start another one. Yep, that's kind of cool. Let's see what this one is. Okay. Okay. Ultimate. Final Night #1. 2, 3. Freedom Fighters. I like Francis Manapul. I'd like to pick up that run of his artwork. Maybe I'll get a trade of it. or something. Oh, number 50. Some Flash Gordons. Fantastic Four. Number 9. Fight Clubs. That's cool, David Mack. These are cool. These are nice covers for Fight Club. I'm going to have to check out the prices of those. I don't know if they're going for anything. Nice covers, though. Fantastic Force. That's kind of cool. I'll look that one up. Not sure. The Spider-Man. Flash. That's cool. I got all those Ferris covers there. Fantastic Four with Jim Lee, number 1, 3, 5. There's number 6, 7, 8, 9. There's some early Flashes. 147, 148. 76, 73, 149, 127. Okay. Not sure what's going on in any of these. Some runs are like worth more than others. Does that say Jack Kirby Fourth World by John Byrne? 18, number 2, Flash. I don't know if those are anything or not. I never saw those before. I'm at the pool. How to pull those out? You know anything about it? Look, is this number 12, 13, 14, all $1 each. Maybe should I pick these up? I don't know. 15, all by John Byrne. I love John Byrne. Number 4, number 7. What number is that? Number 10, number 3. Number 9, number 20, number 19, number 11. What else is going on in here? That's number 2. I didn't see number 1 though. There's number 18. I didn't see number 1. Unless I passed it up, or I don't know. Maybe somebody kept it or something. They didn't want to give that one in there. I might have passed it up. Here's Gotham by Midnight, number 1. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video because I don't want to get too long. But like I said, you can see what I'm looking at. Green Lantern. Well, hopefully hold the camera, you can see what I'm looking at. Grendel Ghost. Like some more Alex Ross Ghost covers. I'm not sure which ones are worth anything. I have to look them all up. I never collected Ghosts before, but if I like the cover, it looks kind of cool. That's a cool cover. Grayson. GI Combat, that's cool. That's nice too. Wow. G.I. Joe. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's cool. See, some of these I went through before. I think you saw. I went through before. This is Ghosted. You might have seen some of them before, but these are new. See, they stick the new stuff in with the stuff you already saw before. But I'm gonna stop this video here, and I'll start another one. But and hopefully you like what you see. Thank you very much for watching. Collector Dude is out.